what are you doing that for? A few years ago, my husband and I got into this really big fight, and he was so mad at me. And he went on this big long walk, or maybe it was a drive, and he was just talking it out with God and complaining about me. And, she's so annoying, and she does this and she does that. And then he kept talking all about all the things that he was doing to sacrifice for me, and all the ways that he was showing up for me and doing things for me, and why wasn't I more appreciative and more grateful, and why weren't things going better. And then it was almost like a voice in his mind said, I thought you were doing that for me. And he knew that he had just had a nice little gut check with God. And I have had this experience many times in my life when I thought I was going along, I was doing good things, whatever, but I thought that I was really God-centered, and I thought that I was really doing things for the right reasons until they didn't work out, until it didn't look the way that I wanted it to look, until I wasn't getting what I wanted, or whatever the case might be. And then I had to realize I had to go back and get centered again and remember, I am just doing this for God, and that is the only reason, because I love him, and because he's God, and because he's in charge. I'm going to do it his way, and I'm going to follow him. So if you've ever had this experience, or you're wondering where you're standing with God, or you just want to work on your relationship with God and be more centered on him and have your actions and motivations and intentions be more of what they really should be, I want to give you the first 2 chapters of my book, The Mission Driven Life, for free. That's where you'll be introduced to the 7 laws of life mission. And the first one is loving God, establishing your divine center. And I talk about 3 principles that you can engage in to help you better love God and draw closer to him. You can learn the other 7 laws too if you grab a copy of the book. So if you want those first 2 chapters for free, put book in the comment book in the comments below this video, and we will DM you a link to grab those first 2 chapters for free, and you can learn to better love God and be more centered on him.